Hey guys, what's up? Noah from WSK. I'm not in the woods. I'm at my house because I just got this in the mail. This is, if you read the title, you obviously know what it is, but I'm really excited for this. This is the Tahoma Field Knife. This is going to be the first impression video. Maybe in a few months I'll do a full review and some tests, but I'm just going to show you the specs, and that's mainly it. What I feel about the knife right now, and what I'll feel about it in a few months. But I bought this knife off Blade HQ, and Blade HQ was kind enough to give me a cup that had their logo on it. So thanks, Blade HQ. So this is the knife that comes when I bought it. I do know that it comes with a ballistic nylon sheath. Comes with a certificate of authenticity from Tops Knives. Now I can see the only thing I really don't like about it is the fastening on the sheath. As you can see, that is Velcro, and there's no buttons on there on both of them. But I do like how they did add two instead of just one lashing point. So that is nice, and it does come with a pocket. I like this pocket better than the Becker models already because it comes with a buckle, just like some other shoes I've seen. So that's cool. I can add some additional gear. It does come with a length of paracord to wrap it to your leg and a Tops whistle. Turn on your mics. There is some molly on the back, and it looks like you can. Nope. Thought you could take this off. And you just feed your up through there. Alright, so let's look at the blade. Now, if you are buying this off Blade HQ, you will get this top part sharpened. I know that there are some people that don't want that. I did because I have things I might be using that for. Probably from feather sticks or stuff. But if you go on Andy Tran's website, the creator of this knife, or if you go to Top's website, you can order it without this top edge sharpened. I will put a link below to Andy's channel and his website. The blade is a little greasy. They probably put some kind of oil to protect it from rusting. So let's go over some of the specs. It does have a brass, a brass pin that you can put your lanyard through. Has bow drill divots on either side on the micarta handles. This is tan canvas. Has a chisel as a pommel, or it can be used as a big flathead screwdriver. Nice big choil. I like that. I like knives with big choils so that I can get just really up and close to the wood and do some finer stuff like feather sticks or carving. The overall length from the tip to the pommel is 13 and 15/16. This top upper portion edge is 2 and 3/4. The blade length is 7 and 5/16. This is a 1095 high carbon steel. And the blade thickness is 3/16, like most knives I've seen. And the finish that is on here is what is known as a Black River wash, which I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but you can kind of see a line that shows the heat treat in it, those darker lines. So you can tell that this is a very well put together knife. There are some different things that this knife has. Oh, forgot to mention, it's also 1.6 pounds overall. There are some different features of this knife that I really like. If I'm not mistaken, Andy Tran made this knife to be a one-tool option so that when he goes into the woods, he doesn't have to carry lots of different tools. He can just have just one. Like, the one thing noticeable was the bow drill divots he used to make fires, the chisel or the screwdriver on the pommel. This right here, this top piece, one of them is a bail handle for your pots, and the other one's a wire breaker. And the last thing is the lashing point. I've actually, if you go and watch his Andy Tran's video on his own demonstration of the knife, he actually uses this to pull a bullet from the casing. So that is what I think that's really cool. The jimping, it doesn't seem that aggressive to me. It doesn't want to dig into my skin. So I think that's pretty cool. It's this is definitely a chopper. I like this knife already, and it comes pretty sharp. Let's test this out. That is some clean cuts. Let's try the back edge. It just glides off. I'm really impressed with this knife. I think I'm going to really like this. Now, in Andy Tran's video, he did have some different positions. Like there's one all the way back here. This is this hammer grip that is for chopping people. There's this one that's also for chopping, but this is more light chopping. This one is for choking up, and I think there's one where he had his pinky all the way back here. That's for skinning. Well, people are coming in. See you guys in a second. Okay, sorry for the little interruption. Back to what I was saying. So he had different grips for this. The one thing I don't think you saw it, but he had his pinky in here, and his hands. It was something like this. I don't know. It was like this. That was for skinning, I think. But overall, I think this is a really nice knife. It was worth the money. If you're curious, on Amazon it was $164, I believe. But I bought this from Blade HQ, so it was $10 cheaper. So $100 and be $150. Sorry, math. So I really like this knife so far. I'm going to test this out a little bit, and then in a month or two, I'll come back to this. What's today? The 6th?
5th.
5th? Today's the 5th. Alright, so let's say November or December 5th, I'll make a new video. So keep your calendars marked. And I'll make sure to see you guys in the next one. Noah from WSK, signing out. This is something that I do like about this sheath already. As you can see, it is on my belt, and it rides almost parallel with the belt line. So it's not going to jab you in the side, which I think is really important, especially with the pommel like this. It's not sharp, but it's got a bevel on it. So this could do some damage if you're falling. I mean, it can come back up and hit you, but it'll do less damage if it's like all the way up here. So this is something I really like about the sheath.